Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hello everyone, Simon here, and I'm making a completely different video now from the one I just made, which is about UFOs. If you haven't seen that, check it out. I'm wearing the same conspiracy theory glasses. That's because I'm making this video right after that one, because I'm on a roll, I guess. Um, but this time we're going to talk about another type of alternative technology, which is cryptocurrency. And folks, whether you like it or not, it's here. It's like the next internet, but this stuff is going to swallow the internet, according to Alex Mashinsky, who is someone who should know about these things. He invented voice over internet, which is what we're doing right now. Anyhow, if you don't know this, we have a very active and very passionate crypto questions answered group, which you can find at the link below, where we cover everything crypto related with the angle of astrology. What does astrology have to say about such and such coin, about such and such coin? What do we think of Bitcoin? What do we think of the economy? What's going to happen with the election? Stuff that affects our daily lives in real and sometimes in subtle ways. So in these classes, I get questions from the community, from you guys. And because I can't answer every question that you put in the chat, or in the comment, I created this group. It's by donation only. Okay. So there's no fixed price for it. You give what you can. Go to the site, make a donation, and you'll be enrolled in the next class. Now, if you want to see all the previous classes and if you want to become a lifetime member, suggested donations $300, and that gives you access not only to every class we've had and tutorials and bonuses, but also my Lucky Times instructional videos on how to find your lucky times, so that no matter what coin you get into, no matter whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or Moon coin or whatever, Pineapple coin, that if you get in at the right time, you'll still do well, even if it's not a great coin, because a lot of this depends on your timing, your ability to time the markets. Now, if you're just a buy and hold kind of person, still entering it during the right time is still a good strategy. So my Lucky Times tutorials talk about that, and we also have a Lucky Times website that will really help you with that. You don't have to know any astrology, just type in your location and some birth details if you want, if you have them, and then Bob's your uncle. All right. So to join that group, again, just make a donation. So if you want to do the lifetime, you're good. You never have to make a donation again, and it's prorated. So if you've already donated, say $50, then to join lifetime, it's only $250 more, right? So 300 is the cap. So anyway, I want to make this knowledge accessible to everyone. So even if you have $5, but you still want to join us, just make a donation and come to our classes on Friday. They're held Fridays at 12:05 Pacific, 3:05 Eastern time. Okay, enough of the advertisement. So, but this is a forum, right? So my point in this was, I get questions about projects that I know nothing about. And in one of our classes, not one, in every one of our classes, we get questions. Is this coin going to do well? Is that coin going to do well? There are a few that have stood out, so much so that in looking at the chart for the question, I thought, wow, this is a really good project. I should go get some myself. Now, of course, after the class, I forget, because I give a lot of predictions and I forget about them. I don't know what I've said, especially if it's been a good class. And the energy is flowing, and I just don't even know what happened. But one that we talked about that looked like a solid project that could see very good gains is Kusuma. So I'm going to share this with you guys who are not yet in the group. We saw this on August 7th. So this was 3 weeks ago, when it was about $11. And at that time, it had already gained massively, because it was somewhere at, just, a couple months before, at $2. So it had already gone up to $11. Nonetheless, the chart showed this has a lot of room to go. Okay, so now a couple weeks later, it's about 1760. So it's grown a little bit, about 50% actually since our class. Of course, there are other coins that have, done well or even better, but this is one that I like the chart of. There are some others. If you want to find about the other coins, join our crypto questions answered class. Now, um, that's part of this presentation. The second part is to share with everyone some timing predictions on Bitcoin price moves. This is also from our crypto questions answered. I'm not going to give you the full breakdown of when it's going to hit this and when it's going to dip and throughout the end of the year, but I'm going to give you some of the highlights. Okay, so I made a video a few days ago about Bitcoin price move soon, and so that was based on a prediction I had made in class. That prediction still stands, actually. It's been very accurate. In that video, I talked about a possible earlier Bitcoin move that didn't happen, okay? But that's actually good news, because that means that the second method of prediction I was using was not correct. So we can throw that out. And the first one that is proven correct, we're going to keep following that. Okay, so that method tells us three things. Number one, that starting August 23rd, 24th, Bitcoin should start leaving its combustion, meaning leaving its kind of depressed state. Now, we also said August 17th, it would have a huge spike and then come back down. And exactly on August 17th, that happened because of something called Kazemi. But now Bitcoin has been waffling since then, which is exactly where it should be. But starting August 23rd, 24th, it should start coming back up slowly. But the first week of September, so here's the first prediction. First week of September, around September 2nd, expect some good, strong price moves for Bitcoin if this method proves true, which I think it will. So around September 2nd, 2020, or at the very least, that first week of September. And then I think we're off to the races for a while, okay, for a couple of weeks. Mid-September also looks very hot, okay? So that's the first prediction. The second is that overall, I'm kind of trying to throw everything here just to give you, more bang for your buck. So I hope you're writing this down. The second prediction is that, and I've said this before, that the U.S. economy, I think, is going to take a downturn in 2021 after November. So starting December, January, February, March, like that. And the markets are going to go bad. And I think this will affect the crypto markets as well, to the point that Bitcoin itself doesn't really reach its full potential till next year. Okay, I don't think we're going to see all-time highs this year. I hope I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I own Bitcoin. I hope it goes up. But I don't think we're going to see all-time highs this year. I think we'll see yearly highs, like somewhere 13, 14,000. Yes. But 20,000? No, I don't think so. So, but that's coming next year, and not the end of next year. I think it's coming within the first 6 months of 2021. We'll see. I actually haven't even looked past January, February that much, but I know it's gonna run. In between, where are the dips? Well, we've talked about a couple of them. There's something happening in November, but join our group. There's more time. We can interact. And again, just shout out, calling all of you guys who are interested in crypto and want and who are interested in astrology, because we cover a lot of astrology here, lessons, techniques on how to time, how to look at charts, both with Western tropical astrology and traditional Vedic astrology. All right, that's the second prediction. So first, well, watch the video. The third prediction has to do with actually, you know what? I'm not going to give the third prediction here. I'm gonna hold off. I think this is enough for today. We'll keep it at that. And I'm going to make a different video about the third thing, because I think it needs uh, its own space. So with that said, I won't waste your time anymore. That's enough out of me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Namaste.